Shalom. I want to start off and give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the brothers out there pushing his word, sincerity, and truth. The title of this video is going to be Sodom and Gomorrah, because we're living in all the kingdoms in one here in Babylon, aka America, the land of confusion. And I'm going to jump right into it with this first scripture. Where is it? One sec. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Yeah, this is a testimony that really affected my flesh, being with two brothers in the city, just relaxing, chilling, and 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, seeing two homosexuals do a sexual act at a bus stop in plain sight, not caring, showing you how demonic this place is. And like I said, it's a testimony. I felt the Lord's anger just come through me, and all I wanted to do was put those homosexuals to death, point blank, period. I got so vexed in the spirit that all I could think about was, doing what the righteous acts to do, is to put a homosexual to death. In Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13, if a man lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, just like a man naturally being with a woman, if he lie with another man, as if he was to lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, committed a filthy act, a low detestable act against the Lord. They shall surely be put to death. And right then and there, I wanted to put them down, but it's not that. It's a righteous act, but it's a time and place for everything through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Be angry and sin not, because we have to endure this. We gotta endure this wicked place, and through the spirit, truthfully saying, really nothing has happened yet. Things are happening, but the Lord hasn't even snapped his fingers yet. In other words, as an example, I jump into the other scripture. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. This place, Babylon, is all the kingdoms in one. The Egyptian captivity, the Greco-Roman captivity, the Babylonian captivity. It is all the captivities in one. This place is just wicked, point blank, period. And if you don't got the spirit of the Lord on you, you can get consumed up by this wicked place. And I'm gonna jump to Jude 1 and 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, and that strange flesh is going after the same sex, animals, bestiality and whatnot, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And Sodom and Gomorrah is a well-known story in the Bible that it was destroyed by fire and brimstone, and in like manner, that's the equivalent to or synonymous to the ICBM missile that's going to hit here in America and other places, not just for homosexuality, but witchcraft and other things, you know. I'm gonna jump to I lost the last scripture. But yeah, I mean, overall, you know, that, like I said, that seeing that, you know, like, it's an indication that, you know, this place is getting more wicked. This place is getting more wicked than anything. You know, homosexuality is being pushed on the kids. It's being pushed on the so-called black man. It's being pushed on him because, you know, women, they encourage that, but in their spirit, they know that they want a man to protect them, be their provider, be their buckler, be their shield. You know, so Esau has these people in the trick bag, has these people in the matrix, plugged in hardcore, and, you know, only the Lord can wake these people up at the end of the day, because, you know, our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, Hosea 4:6, and he has blinded them, you know, he has blinded them he's blinded the people that he doesn't desire, even though all of Israel will be saved at the end, in the new kingdom and whatnot. But, you know, through the Spirit, like I said, that seeing that eye to eye, right across the street, you know, me and the brothers, we put curses on them. We let them know. We said cut, like, you know, me personally, I said cut that shit out. Like, go, if you're gonna do that, go get a hotel or something. Go in a private, but you're not gonna do that right in front of, you know, us, the prophets. You're not gonna do that. Point blank, period. You know, and they stopped and they walked away, and, you know, the demons on them kept, you know, laughing. But once they saw through the Spirit, me personally, you know, the Lord put his anger and used me as a vessel to let them know you will get dealt with. You could have got dealt with right then and there, but it's not time for that. But you will be dealt with. You will be dealt with great wrath, and when the Lord gives out that order, the Lord is preserving them. You know, I believe they were Israelites, but, you know, what they were doing is was filthy, was vile, was unholy, ungodly. I believe they were Israelites. At least one of them was giving fellatio to another man at a bus stop in early morning, like that was normal, right down the street from the gay bar. Like, you know, at the end of the day, this place will be destroyed. This place will be destroyed by fire, ICBM missiles shot off by Russia, China, Iran, North Korea. You know, even Israel has their missiles set on this place. This place will be destroyed, just like Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushua. You know, it's just this video, you know, straight to the point. Quick little testimony on how wicked this place is and how wicked this place is going to be. Because, you know, there's only more wickedness to come. Where, you know, pedophilia is going to be legalized at one point in time in the near future. So, you know, this is speaking to the elect and the few sisters out there. You know, be prepared to see some stuff that's gonna really affect your spirit and your flesh. It's gonna make you mad. And if it don't make you mad, then you're not in the right spirit. Just like, for example, in football, if you're walking during practice, you're off, you're wrong, because you should not be walking, period. Just like, this is a spiritual race, and we're racing to the finish line, trying to seek the kingdom, seek salvation, be saved up out of this place at the end of the day. So, prepare thy soul for temptation, and prepare thy soul to be, prepare yourself to be tested in Babylon, in hell, for, for things to come, I hope this video was edifying, and, don't, always walk in the spirit. Don't get carnal. If it comes down to getting carnal, then if you're defending yourself, in other words, then, let the Lord be with you. Praise the Lord's name, do a prayer, and do what you got to do. But, in that situation, if I would have put my hands on those homosexuals, I would be in jail right now for assault and a hate crime. So, I thank the Lord, Yahweh, Hawashai, for, showing me, in a sense, to make this video, his anger. Like, I was angry. I'm still angry for seeing that. But, like, in that moment, like, all I could think about was putting them to death. All I could hear was kill, 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 kill. That's all I could hear. That's all I could feel. Brother, the brother was like, calm down, relax. And, like, I had to, like, or just that anger just, in a sense, kind of like that spirit left me. But it's like, it's that real. And, like in Psalms 110:3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. When that spiritual power, when the Lord pours out his spirit, and that spiritual power gets put on, certain brothers in the fold, these people are going to be willing, but it's going to be too late. And the stuff you see in movies is going to be happening. Like the movies Chronicles, X-Men, any spiritual power movies that you can think of or shows. So, I hope this video was edifying and, paints a picture for the people watching that, this place, wickedness is just coming about. You're going to see things, like seeing that homosexual sexual act being performed right in front of me, and not broad daylight, but like, 3-4 o'clock in the morning in the city, like it was a normal thing, affected me more in the spirit and the flesh than seeing someone get judged, because I seen someone get judged, right in front of me. Showing you that this is the Lord's program, and the Lord ain't playing. If you're wicked, the Lord is going to deal with you on his time. It ain't going to just, it's not going to happen when you want it. Just like when you put a curse on someone, it's not going to happen right then and there all the time. It can happen a week later, a month later, a year later. The Lord could be preserving them for the actual missiles to come and whatnot. So, like I said, I hope this video was edifying, straight to the point. And I want to say, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers out there on the four corners of the earth, pushing his word, sincerity, and truth.